Alright guys, I admit it, I'm starting to miss you just a little bit. I went to Target today and some man kid, you know, like us guys that still play with action figures, asked me if I was talking around. I said yes, because he said he liked the videos, and I said, you know what? Maybe it's time to get my seat back in the saddle and start snapping off some videos. I'm not saying I'm going to shoot a shit ton of videos, but I should probably do one on occasion for those 12 people that actually enjoy them. And I was sitting there looking for Marvel Legends while I was there, and they actually had all the shit on the cart. I actually wheeled the cart around the corner, took everything, opened it up, because it had that nice fluorescent orange tape on it saying don't put it out until the 25th. So I stashed some Shang-Chi figures. They had a full case pack of the Him, which was like 8 in the case, which I don't know why he would be 8 in the case. And then they had the Target exclusive chick figure. She came in her own case, and she was 6 for the case, and she was $22.99. She cost a little bit more than the other ones, which I don't know who's buying these figures. Like, yeah, you're going to get some weird diehard Marvel Legends collectors that are going to buy them. I'm not real interested in any of them. I mean, I saw the trailer. I actually thought the trailer looked really good, other than the fact that they just completely shit all over the Mandarin once again. I don't know why they can't get him right. Such a cool character, but they never want to do him justice. At least he's not a washed up drunk this time, so I don't know. I got high hopes for the movie. It actually looks pretty fun. Dragons. God, could you imagine if Fin Fang Foom was on it? I know we want it. I just don't know if that fantasy's going to come true. But it would be awesome if it did come true. So I found those. I also found the MODOK. They wouldn't ring out, so I stashed them under a panel. Don't pretend like you guys have never stashed a toy underneath a panel. Because when they got dates that they can't sell them on, I mean, what else do you do? Because you go back on the 25th, they're not going to be there. You got to stash them somewhere, and under the panel is always fun to do. It's even funner when you lift the panels and you find somebody else's stash. God, I hope that doesn't happen to me on Sunday, because I really am looking forward to getting that MODOK. So Toy Shiz hit me up. He told me he's coming to town for his birthday. I said I'd take him to dinner. Ty also hit me up. Ty Butler, the guy that works for McFarlane. He said he's going to come to town, ride moto with me all weekend. He stayed at my house. God, that kid's really cool. We went, had sushi with my boy Broccoli, our girlfriends. It was actually really fun to hash up some toy talk with some nerd friends. It's not like I get invited to any of these live streams, because if you invite me, I can guarantee you're probably going to lose some subscribers, and I'm definitely going to piss somebody off on your end, because I've already pissed everybody off on my end. And the Toy Shiz is going, yeah, people want you to interview the Marvel Legends team. And we go, yeah, we both know that's not going to happen. But for some reason, I talked Jesse Falcon into give me his phone number one time. He must have thought I was going to get him drunk or buy him tacos, which I didn't. But I would have, and I would have tried to squeeze him for all kinds of cool information and ask him all kinds of stupid questions that he wouldn't answer. Because every time I see him, I usually ask him those uncomfortable questions. And he's pretty cool about it. I asked Dwight those questions, and then he gets mad at me and he tells Jesse I'm busting his balls. But that's probably why I don't ever do interviews with him. Plus, you gotta like write down all your questions, and I don't know. I would love to interview them. Let's be real. They're not gonna interview me. And if they did, they wouldn't answer anything that you would want to hear. But it would be fun for a good 5 minutes before they hung up and disconnect the Zoom call, or however we did it. I can't imagine it lasting longer than 5 minutes. So Ty came over, we rode moto, he came in the toy room. I was thinking, you know, this guy, like, because I've interviewed, like, or I haven't interviewed, I've talked to Dwight and Jesse, I've asked them about Marvel, and I'm like, oh, they probably don't know that much. God, they know everything about Marvel. I don't think you can stump those two guys. And then Ty came here, I talked to him about DC, and he definitely knows way more about DC than me. Spawn, I kind of felt like we were on the same page. And then I asked him about Marvel. I put all these Marvel teams together because I was in here, and I go, I got to redo my toy room. Let me throw together, let me see how many Marvel teams I can complete and put them on my shelf, which I will do that. I will show you all those teams in a different video. I got like 33 Marvel Legend teams. And he went through and he probably named 32 of them. Like, he works for DC. He knows everything about DC. He seems like he knows everything about Marvel. And he can shred on a dirt bike. So that dude is definitely cool. We did do some videos at the track. I don't want to get him in trouble for doing videos on the toy room, because Toy Shiz already screwed that up. Thanks, Toy Shiz. But I'll put a little video of him ripping at the end of the video if you stick around that long. If you don't, then that's fine too. So now we're finally going to talk about these gremlins. These NECA gremlins, I love it. I just love that collection. I have almost every one. I have every one that was like a new character. Then when they started reboxing them and putting in different accessories and charging $35, it kind of took back from that. The ones I've always wanted was a Flasher Gremlin, and my buddy goes, they've already made a Flasher Gremlin, and I go, God, they did? And I looked on eBay, and they did. And it was like, oh, shit, I guess I missed that one. I don't know how, but now they remade them, and this one looks really good, so I'm happy to get the Flasher Gremlin. And then you have the Tranny Gremlin, which this is like the Gremlin that I wanted more than any other Gremlin. Like, wanted this up there with like the Spider Gremlin and the Bat Gremlin. And then they finally made the Tranny Gremlin. And then she actually comes with the training sauce. This is that cool shit that all these failed fathers are trying to give their kids that are underage, like because they never wanted to play catch with their son before, or teach them how to ride a dirt bike, or get them into jiu-jitsu, so now they don't know if they're a boy or a girl. Well, boom, they have this special formula. You can give it to your son, and then he'll turn into a daughter. Now, don't think that I'm talking shit about trannies, because I'm not. I think that the trannies are doing really good in girls track and field, and I love trannies just as much as the next guy, especially when I go to Thailand. So we'll be checking these out, and we'll see how that sauce works. Let's do it.
It's not the first time I've seen the side of you. I'm through, and now you're walking on such a thin line, and I'm about to lose my nerve when all of this has cost me so much. Now leaving in the dust everything we had. You threw it away, and I have wasted too much love.
All right, we'll go ahead and take a quick look at these. We're not going over articulation. We're not really going to go over too much. I'm just going to give you a quick look at them for it can be like an official toy video, not just me sitting here talking shit. So you got the Tranny Gremlin here. God, look at that thing. Just the bright colors. It looks amazing. Just totally amazing. This comes with the Tranny sauce here. I mean, you couldn't really get a better accessory. And if you're sitting there and you're wondering what's going on, did she go with did the full procedure? Well, yeah. So this shit, not only does it grow tits, but it takes off the dick. So, magic formula. Here she is. She comes with a little boa thing. God, that thing is amazing. I'm really stoked that they threw that in. I love the real green hair on it. One of my favorite action figures in my whole toy room. I love it so much. You know what? When I look at the Spider Gremlin, I like it just as much. It looks like it has some new parts on it. The articulation got pins all over it. Not the best articulation, but they could have did a little bit better on that. I'm just happy that they finally made the Tranny Gremlin. And then you have the Flasher Gremlin over here. You need to buy this thing, which is weird because this one's like $30. That's the one that you want. And this one's $35. But it comes with a bunch of accessories that you don't really have room on your toy shelf for. But if you're taking toy pictures, which I don't really do that, then that's going to be the pack that you really want, because for one, it comes with cigarettes. Look at that. So you can finally get a real 6-inch scale cigarette and a beer. Just that alone, the fact that they put cigarettes, which I don't smoke or drink, I just think that it's cool that he did. Comes with a little puppet, comes with some chips. I'm sure that they probably packed this thing in before. Some playing cards, a visor. I don't even know why it comes with all this shit. I guess if you don't want him as a Flasher Gremlin, you could turn him into the Poker Gremlin, and then you got 2 different Gremlins for the price of one. But you really can't have too many Gremlins in your collection. Comes with these shades, comes with the hat. This comes off. This comes off. The mouth opens up, put the cigarette in. God, I just love the fact that he has a cigarette. Has this trench coat here. If you want to flash him out, you can flash him out. I don't know. It's weird because the guy Gremlins don't have any equipment either. So it kind of makes me wonder what this stuff actually really does. Maybe it just does the tits part and the dick comes out later. Enough about this bullshit. I'm going to throw these up on the collection to show you my Gremlins collection. This will probably be like the last Gremlin collection video I ever do, because they've given me every Gremlin I've ever wanted. Unless they do another Gremlin movie, then this thing's going to start all over again. All right, so I'm redoing the toy room. I'm putting these teams together, which I will do a video on these teams. I was just trying to figure out how many more teams I can build before I do a video on these teams. We wrap all the way around the toy room. That's like my favorite thing in my toy room right now is my teams, which they go all the way around. We'll do a separate video just for that, but right now it's all about these Gremlins. Well, I guess it wasn't all about the Gremlins. We talked all kinds of shit. I do have like every character of the gremlin, but then they just started repacking them and remaking them with extra accessories, and these things are kind of expensive, 30 bucks each, so it's kind of like enough gremlins are enough gremlins. Here's all the little cute fuzzy ones. I'll try to take you in the back of the shelf a little bit for you can actually see the collection, because that's probably the only reason why you're here anyways. These things are really cool, the eye moves. I did a few videos on those before. There's a spider gremlin, which is next to the Tranny gremlin, probably my favorite gremlin. I absolutely love that. He has a little spider potion, and that turns him into a spider. Then you have the Tranny gremlin, my favorite gremlin. God, I just love that. Like, you just look at the shelf, and then you just see her from across the room, and she just really stands out. Amazing. Absolutely love that figure to death. And the Flasher gremlin, another gremlin that I really wanted. I don't know how good that old one was. I guess I could have researched it and probably did a little something on the video, but yeah, that would take little work and effort, and you guys know that I don't do that, and very limited editing. I'm trying to get you all the way to the side to show you that last gremlin. Back there you have the Bat gremlin. That's the gremlin collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm still here. I'm probably going to start doing a few more videos, or at least definitely more than I have been doing. And I don't know, I get a lot of positive feedback, which is weird because I put a lot of negative content out there. I'm going to add a little video of Ty riding his dirt bike at the end of the video if you want to check it out. The kid actually does pretty rip. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. Alright, we're out here at Sandy Valley. Got Ty out here on my local track. Let's see how he does. Alright, coming in hot. Not bad, not bad. Let's see how he does on the turn. Okay, holding it strong. Got a little loose. Woo! Trying to put a little funk on that. Alright, went with the middle lane. Not my best choice. I would have been inside. See if he holds it up. Okay, pretty good. Putting that fire down. Not here wide. He said he can do the big one. Landed right on the knuckle, down to the bottom. Come on, Ty, you gotta push. Still playing on that. He's got a 250. Alright, let's see if these Arizona guys know how to go through the woods. Okay, okay. About how I look. Put a little stake on that one. Going down the rhythm. Alright, here comes Ty. Lining up the rhythm. It's becoming hotter on the front. About that. Going back for seconds. See if she picks inside. She got a guy in there already. I don't know if she's gonna be able to make the pass. Holding it wide, got a little loose, coming out, and right on the knuckle, bounced all the way to the bottom. I don't know, maybe it's a 250 thing. Alright, here comes Ty. Coming down the stretch, still looking a little light on the throttle. Picking the outside lane, that's usually when I go. He's got a little soft sand at the end, comes in, gets in the powder, gets a little loose. Let's see what he can do. Oh, clean backside. That's my man right there. Way to go. Arizona repping. He's pulling in. How's the wrist feel? Does it sting a little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, a lot of it.
Looks like you came off the knuckle finally. You on that big one back there.
I'm getting old at 25.
What's that?
I'm getting old at 25.
Yeah. putting that 250 on the stand. What do you think about Sandy?
Oh, it's sick. It's fun.
Is
A little
it
slick.
as good as ACP?
ACP's fun.
Don't lie.
ACP's pretty good.
This is garbage compared to ACP.
It's fun. It's
All right, guys. We'll see what else we can push him to do. All right, we got Ty out here at Western. It's a little sloppy. Let's see how he does. Nice. And again, perfect. All right, we got this double, triple option. I'm thinking he's gonna go double. Ooh, a little stiff on the landing there. Winding it up. Gotta get after it, Ty. Come on, push. Woo, just barely makes it to the top. Outside over here. Hitting this little scrub table. Looking pretty clean. Alright. Inside on the bumps, looking pretty tight. Table over here. Come around the corner.